Hi, my name is Gerhard Schwartner. Welcome to Selling Power TV. Today we have the great pleasure of meeting with Rick Doc Walker. He is a famous football player and sports announcer. He is a trainer, a coach. He helps you get motivated. He helps teams do better and get better performance out of teams. Hi, Rick.
Gerhard, so good to see you, man. It's been a long time. Good that both of us are still on this earth. That's the first thing.
You look terrific. You look a slimmer version and lean version of Rick Walker.
I never wanted to look my age, but I also think I have a commitment. If I'm going to stand in front of people, I got to be an example. One of my heroes was Jack LaLanne, and I really was impressed by the commitment that Jack made. And it's one of the hardest things as a mental discipline. If I can't manage me, why would anybody want me to talk to them about their life or about their business or about their team? I'm on 8.5 year. Well, January 1st will be 9 years where I haven't missed a day of being outdoors and getting some form of cardiovascular training in. That's the most important part about self-development, is creating good habits. You know, I used to watch people. I used to watch joggers and I'd look and I go, man, that's so boring. But if you put these in your ear and then you go to sellingpowermagazine.com on your phone, and then you go, now I'm learning while I'm training. So I started killing two birds with one stone. And so I'm feeding the brain while I give the heart a massage. And then, you know, whether it's raining, sleet, snow, it doesn't matter. I want to be outdoors because it's really me driving myself to a point to where what it seems to be extreme for others is normal for me.
What did you do to build better teams and build more motivated salespeople?
My life is as a former athlete on the foundation of dependency, that I depend on my teammates and they depend on me. And, you know, I won my first championship at 11 years old at Sunset Little League in Santa Ana, California. And Jim Womack was the manager. And so at 11, I won my first championship. And then I won it again at 12 and 13. I was 25-0. So I was undefeated at 13. I always wanted to just be born on a team that was undefeated, you know, but the teams I got on weren't very good. And then that changed. Same thing at UCLA. You know, first time we played USC in 1974, we got torched. And my mother was at the game and she said, do me a favor. Don't ever invite me back to anything like this if you guys can't play any better. It was personal. And there's a hill on Sunset Boulevard, Mulholland, that goes up, seemed like a million miles. And we committed to hitting that hill daily. And we got into a grind. And, you know, long story short, we beat the #1 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, who were #1 and undefeated. These things happen. And when you're a part of it and you reflect off it and you see why, it wasn't me. It was us. And so it's, once again, it's become a junkie over trying to see teams build them, get through it, and then reap the rewards of it. And then you go past that message to someone else. It sounds like, so we just keep this thing going. Because if one guy stops and we break that chain, most people will just quit. They'll give up or they'll do it for the wrong reasons. And I'm committed to never see that happen.
Why is it that it's so hard for football players to connect with business and apply the principles like you have? You're motivating a lot of sales organizations. You're helping a lot of people get the best out of themselves. So why is it so difficult?
A lot of guys franchise their names, but they don't run businesses. They haven't been in business and they have never done the work of those that they're asking to do the work. To me, I don't do the celebrity endorsement deal. Means nothing to me. I've seen a man sacrifice his family for us to be able to develop a closeness and to win. So when I see guys do that, that's what I'm attracted to. We have a lot of celebrity endorsers, but they couldn't lead a group of people in real America out of a paper bag, because it's not a game. It's talking about real issues. We're talking about people that are trying to put food on the plate to feed families. See, when we put this thing down to the real brass tacks of the people that drive this country, that are in transportation or in warehousing, You have to be able to connect to everybody because everybody has a stake in this.
I think that's a great perspective. So when you go out and do a speech, what is your core message besides being a good team player, being a contributor, being a person of character?
If it's possible to be the best you can be and not be following a personal game plan that you've established, you have to have one for yourself. And I believe in it. Just as when I first met you, it was, goals, game plan, engages. And it hasn't changed because without a set of goals of me knowing that, first of all, being specific as to what I want to accomplish, having it written down so that I can reflect off of it and remind me, making the commitment, accepting it, having a timeline, because when am I going to get this? I always say, everybody here know when payday is, right? Yeah. That's exactly how I want you to be with your goals, so that you know when are you going to accomplish it. And then you have to have, for me, you got to celebrate success. The deal is I got to be all in. And I think that I try to increase people's level of competitiveness. I don't think we're as competitive as a people as we ought to be.